In 1992, Archie was commissioned by Sega to release a 4-issue miniseries to coincide with the release of Sonic 2, and to promote the release of the Saturday morning cartoon that was to be released next year. Together, Michael Gallagher and Scott Shaw, under the editorial supervision of Daryl Elderman, worked with what little information they had about the upcoming show and created the 4-issue miniseries we know of today. What started as a simple commission from Archie would spark the public interest and become not only one of Archie's most successful series, but both the longest-running video game adaptation and longest-running licensed comic to date. Its history, fraught with tales of intercompany conflict and legal issues. Its stories, filled with drama, danger, and occasionally terrible writing. From Gallagher to Penders to Bowlers to Flynn, the comic has seen many changes, gone through many trials, and still manages to stay alive with monthly publications to this very day. This is Archie's Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm Pax the Dreamer, and I'm here to look at every single issue of Archie's Sonic the Hedgehog series. From the first issue of the miniseries, all the way to the issues you can still pick up at your local comic store. I want to share my experiences with the series as a whole, give my thoughts on each issue, and maybe get anyone watching interested in picking up the comics. Also, I want to apologize ahead of time. I am very much uncomfortable talking on camera, but I felt like since I'm doing something new, might as well do something, new. So if you notice that my eyes aren't exactly looking at the camera, it's because I have my script right here and, anything to take the edge off it. So, sorry if it bugs you, but maybe I'll improve? I don't know. Here's hoping. Oh, also, if you notice that my lips don't exactly sync up with the sound, that's a technical issue on my part. I'm still working to fix that, but enough about me. Back to the comic. For this series, I'll be looking at the main Sonic the Hedgehog line, along with any spin-off material that directly ties into the series canon. So while I'll be looking at the Knuckles the Echidna series, Sonic In Your Face, and Universe, I'm not going to be looking at the free comic book day issues, the specials that just promote new games coming out like the Lost World comic or the Sonic X series. Well, except for issue 40, but we'll get to that. Now, before we get into the series proper, I'd figure I'd take this episode to explain what's going to go down and maybe answer a few preemptive questions.
Why look at Sonic comics, of all things?
Well, simple. I figured there was an untapped market on the video scene when it comes to Archie products like the Sonic series. I hope to satisfy any fans of the series proper, as well as hopefully draw new readers to the series.
Aren't you just ripping off atop the fourth wall?
I think Doug Walker was the one that said that the difference between ripping off and paying homage is whether or not the product is any good, so I'll let you be the judge of that. That said, Linkar is much more talented than I am and has a much larger library of comics and episodes to choose from. If you all enjoy my series, I strongly recommend checking his show out. Unless you already watch his show, which, come to think of it, would probably be more likely considering the people interested in watching someone talk about, Sonic comics would be interested in the stuff Linkar produces.
What's your favorite issue /writer/artist?
Favorite issue is a toss-up between Sonic 275, Sonic Super Special 6, Sonic Universe 21 through 24, yes, that whole arc, and Sonic 257. Ian Flynn is my favorite writer, and I've yet to pick out my favorite artist. Currently, though, I'm leaning towards Tyson Hesse with Tracy Yardley in the close second and Patrick Spaziante in the third. And I really hope I pronounce his name correctly.
What do you think of Ken Penders?
Oh boy. I'll go into more detail about him when we, get to him. But for now, I'll just say that despite everything he's written or done, I'll always respect him for turning the Archie Sonic series into what it is now. Without Penders laying out the foundation, I don't think we'd even have a series to talk about.
What are your thoughts on the reboot /the slap / any other controversial moment in the comics history?
Like I said before, I'll get into more detail about that once we actually, reach those issues. I'm approaching this chronologically, so you'll probably be waiting a while for those answers. For that, sorry. Now, with all that out of the way, welcome, one and all. I'm Pax the Dreamer, and next week, we'll begin this huge Sonic retrospective with Sonic the Hedgehog miniseries number 0. See you next Friday.
Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude.